All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Kol Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. It's going to be a quick one, super quick. I'll leave the link for this video in the description. As you can see, it's Boosie Badass. And as you can see, it says, Boosie speaks on his heart issue. It's my heart. Let me see, Hotalakia. It's my heart. Boosie fights back tears after finding out his health took a turn for the worse. And, he's going in crying like a little biatch. Salakia. It's funny. We laughing at you clowns, man. Because not too long ago, I don't remember exactly, but we all know, I don't remember exactly what happened. It was so long ago, so he's so insignificant. But I remember the main point of, he was mocking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I think it was about eating pork and, he was mocking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. I don't remember if he mocked the Hebrew Israelites. You brothers know better than me. I don't remember. I don't really keep up with this clown. But beautiful times that we're living in. 'Tis the season of judgment. All right? Beautiful times. And I got a couple precepts, but a couple thoughts real quick. He claims it was he got in an accident, and he claims that's when his issues started, was after the accident. And basically, he can't, long story short, he's on tour right now, and as soon as he performs, he's getting rushed to the hospital right after his performance. And if you know about chest pains, they're very painful. I had not heart problems, but I've had chest pains before, very sharp pains in my chest. And it's very painful, So your ribs and shit, it's very painful. And he's saying he hasn't been in this much pain in a long time. Yada, yada, yada. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. It's good for you. It's good for all of yous, man. What you sow shall you reap. And I got on deck, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not mocked. Okay? And we definitely are in the times of judgment. But again, I'll leave the link in the description. Probably so much more can be said on this. Like I said, I don't really remember too much. I don't really follow this clown too much. But I do remember, like I said, he was mocking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for sure. And the heart issue. I did a lesson on that a couple lessons ago. I know somebody in particular that he's having heart issues. He's going through heart failure. Elder Malcolm always said, everybody that he trains that took that, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody that took that shit, they're going through heart problems. No coincidence. I'm pretty sure he took it. I don't know if he did or not, but I'm pretty sure he took it. Wouldn't surprise me. Pretty probably took it, man. But it is what it is. Like I said, woe is me, wham. It is what it is. Serves you right, you clown. Serves all of you right that refuse to repent. Jake is hard-headed, man. Jake is hard-headed. So a couple scriptures, just close it out. Just wanted to speak on that real quick. 'Tis the season of judgment, baby. But this one of my favorite scriptures. It's one of my favorite scriptures, man. Ecclesiasticus 11. Let me see. Ecclesiasticus 11 and I'll start at 20. Be steadfast in thy covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in thy work. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord Adawan, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord Adawan on the sudden to make a poor man rich. And really we have an exuberant amount of wealth, an enormous amount of wealth, because we have the true riches, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Way beyond, it's way more valuable than all the gold, all the silver, all the most precious rubies and pearls. And hey, we have the greatest gift, the greatest this thing of ours, man, this truth. Can't put a price on it, so we have the true riches. But also on a carnal aspect, it's a light thing for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to bless you, man. So it says, the blessing of the Lord Adawan is in the reward of the godly, and suddenly he maketh his blessing flourish. Say not, what profit is there of my service, and what good thing shall I have hereafter? Again, say not, I have enough, and possesseth many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? This is the main point. In the day of that's most of you jakes, man, especially in this Hollywood industry, the entertainment industry, the ones of you that so-called made it in this world. You turn your back on your power, In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. Like right now, he's being afflicted. And I guarantee you, he would give up all his riches if he can fix his problems overnight. If Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I think he said he's a diabetic, and he's got a lot of ailments. I guarantee you, he would give it all up in a moment for good health, For it is an easy thing unto the Lord Adawan in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. This is the main point. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end his deed shall be discovered. That's the point. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. You see? And Mr. Boosie Badass, I'm pretty sure you know all about that. And he was talking about every time before he goes on stage, he's praying. He's always been praying. He said the pain is so bad. He ran into a preacher. He asked a preacher to pray for him. You praying, but first and foremost, who you praying to? Which God are you praying to? I know you ain't praying to the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And first and foremost, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou can tell? This is Mark 8:36. I read Mark, Matthew, and Luke, all saying the same thing. Mark 8:36, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? It expounds a little bit more, but that's the point. Matthew 16:26, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And the answer is nothing, But that's how, if you want to make it in this world, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to sell your soul. You're going to have to compromise your morals. That's the only way you're going to make it in this world. Luke 9:25, for what is a man advantaged if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be cast away? You see? And that's how people, they lose themselves chasing that corruptible crown, and then want to repent at the last second, but it's too late. And I quoted this, Galatians 6:7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And especially you niggers in that rap industry, you promote nothing but wickedness, man. You promote adultery. You promote murdering, killing your brothers. You promote folly, man. Nothing righteous, You promote the further. Your job is to further destroy the nation. So So you've been sowing wickedness. So what you think you're gonna reap? Wickedness. And again, you praying, but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, your prayers are falling on deaf ears. Okay, and we don't feel sorry for you. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai told Jeremiah, not to even make intercession for them. Don't pray for them. Don't cry for them. I'm not going to hear you. I'm not going to hear them, man. They deserve it. They deserve. They're willfully ignorant. You've heard this gospel. You've been warned to the point of ad nauseum. There's no excuse. The blood is off our hands. It is what it is. Now it's time for you to reap what you've been sowing. 'Tis the season of judgment. And judgment gonna start with us. Close out here. John 9:31. Know we not, slack it. Now we know that Yahweh heareth not sinners. Again, John 9:31. Now we know that Yahweh heareth not sinners. Again, your prayers, first and foremost, are falling on deaf ears. You don't know the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and you, that's not who in your heart, in your mind, you're picturing that white boy. The other white meat, another Hamashiach. You ain't praying to the God of the Bible. You praying to the God of this world. You know? So it says, now we know that Yahweh heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshipper of Yahweh and doeth his will, him he heareth. Because you have to not just be a hearer of the word, but a doer. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said, their mouth showeth much love, but roughly paraphrasing, their heart goeth after their covetousness. That's our people all day long. They talk a good game. They love God. They're blessed. They love Jesus. But their actions show the contrary. Their actions show the complete opposite. Their actions show that they hate God, eating all type of abominable foods, worshiping idols, you know, openly blaspheming Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, making mockery of his men. Now, so many other scriptures I could have pulled. Now your fear is coming as a desolation, you know. It is what it is. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is laughing at you. Them prayers, all them supplications you putting up, they laughing. They laughing at you, man. We laughing at you, you clown. Anyway, beautiful times, man. Beautiful times. You ain't seen nothing yet. And again, I believe through the Spirit. A lot of the brothers, we believe through the Spirit. Them, what they call it, mRNAs. They killing y'all slowly. You know, it's finally catching up to y'all. That devil's piss. That sticky icky 1-9er. You know what I'm talking about. You goddamn sellouts amongst Yasharallah. Your covenant with death is being disannulled. 'Tis the season of judgment. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Yasharallah.